Okay, the final piece of the puzzle, the sixth step. This is Greg Gomez with 100KMLM.com and MLMBusinessBlueprint.com. And again, this is a video series that's covering all 6 of the steps. I know I'm moving quickly. The reason I'm going so fast, guys, is A, my mind works that way. Number 2 is I'm trying to also format these so that they'll fit on YouTube so that we can stream them and so that you can stream them from anywhere, any mobile device, any place you'd like to be, and also send them out to my YouTube channel subscribers. But at any rate, so close, baby. This is piece number 6. It's the most important piece of the puzzle. Actually, I'm going to tell you it's also the easiest piece of the tools. Of all of the 6 steps, this is by far the simplest and easiest one to do. And you look at me and you scoff and you say, oh, Greg, you're an idiot. Yes, that may be true a lot of times, but this is not the case when you actually do this. Understand something. Let me define what the purpose of marketing really is. Okay? Marketing and sales really boils down to one specific thing. It's determine what your market wants, and then fill those wants. You see, salesmanship, selling, period, is not about convincing, cajoling, arm twisting, pulling hair, ripping teeth out of people's mouths, as much as people love to do that stuff. You know why dentists are so much fun, right? That's not the purpose of sales. That's not the point of it. The purpose of sales is to find out what your public wants, what your prospects want, and give it to them. I think it was Zig Ziglar that coined the phrase many, many moons ago, which simply stated, look, sales is real simple. Help people get what they want, and you're going to have a ton of what you want. You can get more than what you can keep up with. So the purpose of this is for you to understand that if you've gone through the 5 prior pieces, and you've listened, okay, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, shut up and listen. All right? My motivational speech for my sales associates. But the key is when you actually are focused on listening to what your prospects have to say, they're going to tell you exactly how to sell them. They're going to tell you exactly what they need to hear. They're going to tell you exactly what you should be focusing on to sell them. They'll tell you exactly how to do it. So the close is really about the natural conclusion to the entire marketing process. If you've determined the right market, if you've gotten the right leads, if you've built the right prospecting message, if you've built a powerful presentation, if you've answered their questions, see, the lower I go, the worse it gets. Or overcome their objections in any case, the close is easy. It's real simple. It's real simple. I've got the right market. You pick the right market. You got the right group of people who tell you, and the way that I show you how to do this, you're going to be told by the market of people who bought already exactly why they bought and who they are and how to find thousands of other folks just like them who are going to be pre-positioned to want to buy your product. So that's easy. Then you just go get leads of those folks. These 3 steps right here are 80% of your work. You do these 3 things correctly, everything else is easy. You can make a presentation that's not near as good, but it'll still convert. You can make, your objection handling process don't even have to be that strong. You want to know one of my favorite objections or one of my favorite rebuttals to an objection is, you know what, I had bacon and eggs for breakfast this morning. Let's go ahead and get this done. Go get your credit card. I'll hold on for you here. Okay, hold on. And they run off and go get it. Why? Because it's more a matter of demonstrating your confidence that the program's going to be able to help them get that done. That's all people care about. Is your product, is your service, is what you have for me today going to do what you say it's going to do? And when I, as a consumer, feel confident enough that it will, I will make a buying decision. And in your case, when you go for the close, when you say, great, how did you want to do that today? Was that Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover? And you've done these other 5 processes correctly, they will tell, okay, great, hold on, let me go get my credit card. This is an interesting story. When I first got started in sales, I was deathly afraid of doing sales. I mean, I tell you, I was in martial arts, I studied Tai Chi, I was big into very passive, very yin and yang styles of living. I wanted to live a very peaceful life with nature, and I didn't want to have any challenges whatsoever. No, I wasn't a salesperson. It seemed very confrontational to me. Well, I learned that Tai Chi is exactly what good salesmanship is all about. It's about yielding. When a person comes in with a large, fast strike, it's being able to deflect 1,000 pounds of force with 4 ounces of energy and then being able to strike back. turn this into a martial arts demonstration. But the key here is this. Closing is not about trying to force somebody to do something. The more you try to force somebody to do something, the less likely they're going to be to do it. You have to let your prospects make their own mind up. It is not for you to try to close them. It is for you to help them get the results that they want. And the more that you concentrate on that, the easier it's going to be for you to get folks involved in your business. Closing is very simple, guys. You do the other 5 pieces correctly, and closing just happens. When I get calls from folks after they've gone through my process, they come and they say, hey, this sounded good. I just had a couple questions. How can I get started? And you can tell they're only asking questions because they don't want to be that guy or that gal that just buys sight unseen. They just want to feel a little bit more comfortable and hear your reactions to it. And if you're a jerk or if you're pushy, and I know this is one of the big things that's being trained right now in network marketing sales training processes, they teach you to be a complete jerk on the phone. You just got to be this hard-nosed closer, and you got to go for the money, and you got to get it time after time, and tell them 16 times to go get your credit cards. You know how many times I asked for a credit card? 3 tops. That's it. If the person doesn't go get their credit card on the 3rd time, they're obviously not interested, and I'm not going to convince them to do otherwise because they're just going to cancel later on, and that's not an order I want. I want folks who are going to stick around with me long term because it takes a lot of effort and energy on my part and anything that I do to work with those folks to get them to the results that they want to get. Same rules apply for you. You'll learn. And when you do this process correctly, this is more about demonstrating your leadership. And when you do it correctly, folks are going to follow you to the ends of the earth because they want to get the benefits that they know you can help them achieve. The key here, guys, is that recruiting, getting people in your network marketing business does not need to be near as difficult as you've been making it out to be. And it's not your fault, quite frankly. You've been taught incorrectly how to market your business. Now you have a chance, and now that you've seen this process, you got no excuses. You know of a better way to be able to do it. The key is, will it work for you? Now, I understand that question, and I appreciate that. And in fact, what I would tell you is down below here, write your questions. Post anything you'd like there. Tell me what you think of what you've heard so far, and I will be happy to answer those questions for you in another video that's going to be coming up. But I can't answer your questions if you don't ask them. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated. I'm just a regular guy, once like you, who struggled very, very difficultly. I can remember the times where I didn't have money to pay the light bill from week to week simply because my businesses weren't doing what they needed to, and I was 100% doing my business every single day. And it was the only source of income. I had to learn how to do those things effectively, these things that I'm talking about here, in order to grow my business to be successful. If you are in a situation now where you're not satisfied with the amount of income that you're generating, if you're in a situation now where you know that you can be successful in a business, but you just don't know how to get it done, then I would definitely recommend ask your questions, and we'll further pursue this. If it's for you, great. If it's not, it's totally fine. But either way, I always look just to provide you with a ton of great information so that you can go apply it and get lots of great results with it. I have many people who send me emails saying that, hey, I've never purchased any of your programs. I just use your free stuff, and I'm kicking butt. Great. If you really want to learn a faster way to get it done, then they join the programs, and they say, oh, I should have joined your program because it was a lot faster. If you'd like to cut that short time frame down and actually get the biggest results in the quickest amount of time frame as you can, definitely leave a comment below or opt into the right-hand side here so I can make sure that you're on the waiting list. And we will only be taking 500 people into this next program launch. But got to keep it small enough so I can make sure I'm interacting with everybody. We're actually going to be taking on some more staff here to be able to help out with it. So at any rate, Greg Gomez III, 100KMLM.com, MLMBusinessBlueprint.com. I hope you enjoyed this. I've got some other additional videos. Post your questions below. Do that now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Just tell me what you think. Let the emotion flow. It's okay. Again, Greg Gomez. I'll talk to you soon.